Hello, Americans. Other friends, subscribers around the world. Back in. So, you know what we just saw? In our area, our zone.
Designated hunting zone.
Yeah. Just seen a herd of 8 or 10 elk right off the side of the dang road on private property.
With no weapon in the car.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was on private property.
Yeah.
But it was pretty close to the area that we took you in the first part. So me and Miss Katie are talking. We may end up going up, or me and Katie.
In the morning.
Going up in the morning to see if maybe they came back in there. That's the way it always works. So right now we're headed down to get a few supplies that we weren't able to get on the call. So on the road again. And gotta go down and get some dog food, some cat food. The last of the stuff for Thanksgiving dinner. But we wanted to get down here and get that stuff and anything else that we need to stock up on because snow's coming. And they're talking Wednesday, tomorrow? It's come moving in tomorrow night. They're saying 5,000 feet and a lot of snow. So hopefully, man, we don't just get hammered at the homestead. I ain't ready for that crap.
No, me either. Oh, we're probably
I'm dying. Yeah, well, I'm dying in here.
Well, that's why I turned the temperature gauge down.
It's like a sauna.
Well, that's because you never turn the temperature down. You leave it on
Whoa, man.
max temperature, but turn the fan down.
Well, it's so fancy. I just don't know how to
If you use both knobs consecutively with each other,
okay, nobody wants to
adjust the
listen to your
temperature.
bosses. We're coming in here. Here's what I do. I just crack the window. See that? Pretty cold this morning. The cabin was good though. I had it stoked up. Didn't get over to the. This kitty went down. We were actually, I chopped up, got all my wood split that I had in rounds yesterday. So we're going to be doing a lot of stacking the next day, and I've got to get it stacked in the shed quick before the got so much crap to do today. So we ran down here. We actually you have to go get up early, but we headed down here and actually be back home, back to the homestead. Our plan, or hoping, by 10 o'clock. So got to get down here, headed down to Weiser, Idaho. We got to go down here, and Bi-Mart opens at 9 o'clock. We go to Bi-Mart and the dollar store, and then we're out of there. Which she was so impressed because she thought for sure that I'd want to make a day of it and go into
farther.
Yeah, the
I
flatlands.
got things to do.
Yeah, I got way too many things to do. I really don't plan on going out and doing any junking until next week. You want to stop at this store? Do you need coffee?
I don't need
this
coffee. This one's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so.
She's kind of bossy. I let her be. It makes her feel good. I guess I let you if I ask you. That's not being bossy, Miss Kitty. Is it? I was trying to make you feel good to be involved.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Well, I thought maybe you needed coffee or something to go on the potty.
Okay.
Alright, so I gotta get some fuel, man. Patty! So somebody asked me the other day, a couple days ago, on the chat what fuel prices are in our area. And up here it's $3.16 a gallon.
I think that we've got like
For that.
one of the highest in the nation.
Yeah, totally. Well, but when we get down here to Weiser, Weiser's between 50 and 60 miles. So round trip right now we're doing 100 to 120 miles or something. That's just to go get dog food, diffuse flies.
Yeah.
But when you get down the flatlands, it's a lot cheaper. It's supposed to be going to pay it. It's probably down there. It's probably like $2.89 or something.
Well, when I say we're the highest, I'm talking about the average for Idaho.
Oh yeah, Idaho's still highest even
Yeah.
in the flatlands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that one time, man, was last year that we were like 80 cents or something more.
Over the national
Yeah.
average.
Bunch of horse crap. It was cheaper because, man, in all my other vehicles, other than the Ford, the van and the green bean, man, if I run this ethanol crap in there, man, it went like crap.
Yeah, we have to get the no ethanol, and that's even more expensive.
Yeah, because the Dodge, the van, was, it's made to run leaded fuel.
Yeah.
You're looking at the owners, man, you're supposed to be using the leaded, because the leaded actually adds lubrication. I thought most of you out there probably didn't even know there was fuel with lead in it. That was regular. Back in your days, you start showing your age then.
Yeah.
I remember when fuel was like 50 cents a gallon or something.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid when it was $1 a gallon, and man, everybody was freaking out in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, wow, that's so cool. You can go buy a gallon of gas for exactly $1.
Yeah, I think the lowest I ever saw it, actually pumping it myself with a driver's license, was 78 cents a gallon.
Yeah, that's awesome. Back in the day, showing your age, Mr.
Way back when.
Showing your age. I'm kind of digging the 50 thing, kind of. Got a few more aches and pains. What was I saying? I need more naps. I don't take them.
It's a little bit quicker to get tired.
Yeah. That's yesterday, me and Red out there, man. Me and him was the one that split all the wood yesterday, man. 4 hours. Both of us poor old farts ready to
Broke
over. So those dang big logs, man. I hate them big round ones, man, like Tim likes.
Yeah.
They're work when you cut them. They're work when you load them in your truck. They're work when you unload them out of your truck. And then they're work putting them up on the dang splitter.
Yeah.
Everything about man, everything about them things is work. But man, you sit there and get a lot of
splits out of it.
Yeah, last night, one of them, man, I got it was 15 logs out of it. Yeah, it was 15 splits out of the one. 15 little logs. Sun's coming up, I can keep on the griddle. I think I'll check back in unless you got anything you want to
talk about.
You want to talk about Thanksgiving or grandbabies?
Oh, I can always talk about what I'm going to cook for Thanksgiving and grandbabies.
No, actually, it's going to be might have a couple more.
Yeah.
Some girl might show up. Never know with him. Nikki. Lots more leftovers. Got a big one, 20-pound turkey. This Kitty wanted turkey.
I did.
Then we got that one. That one we're just gonna cook up and have for sandwiches after.
Later.
Yeah, in a couple weeks.
We're saving for Christmas or something.
She was so excited. She did the same thing I did when I won the Yeti cooler, man. I bought
I
bought a bunch of them.
I only got one.
She got one. Didn't do her name. But we did get a Yeti cooler and a turkey.
Yeah.
We've actually been winning this year.
That's good.
I need to win some money. I need to win a car.
That'd be cool.
Winning some drives for a car. I was just checking out that Toyota Land Cruiser that lady was driving.
Oh, next to us?
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
I think I'm going to get me a Toyota something. Toyota something. I like the fuel mileage. And anything else about Thanksgiving? Can we make this the Kitty show? I'm tired of talking.
You do it so well.
Right, just babble.
So well.
I just babble on. Sold a few things last night. Last night was Kitty thinks it's slowing down because of Thanksgiving a little bit.
Yeah.
I always notice, man, like Thanksgiving night, man, we usually get pretty dang good.
Yeah, people are just stuff themselves and they
sit around watching. I'm gonna buy these.
Impulse buys.
And then I saw on that last video, I showed that heater I sold. for 130 bucks. It was $100 and then 36 bucks, whatever, to ship it. But check that UPS in there too.
Oh, yeah, I actually shipped a UPS.
And anyway, oh yeah, you were issued there. I put another one on that actually wasn't missing the knob. And I just ran it, you know, basically the same way as I did. And didn't realize I'd left the best offer on. Man, I got a $75 offer today. But when I sold one that wasn't as nice yesterday for $100, I had to apologize to the guy.
Yeah, take that best offer off.
Took the best offer off, declined the thing. Because I know it's $100, especially right now, especially when they're getting all cold.
Yeah.
Kind of like, man, I got to get them snow tires on. I got.
Well, if he doesn't hurry up and buy it, it's going to go up at least $20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Shit, gnarly.
Yeah.
I got to get all them, man. I got probably, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, pairs. I probably got 15 pairs of snow tires, which I've been kind of holding off, especially on the smaller ones. I have some bigger ones that I can go ahead and put on, so I'm pretty sure we ain't going to get something there.
Right.
You know, we're saving our pennies and stuff, planning on getting us a, you know, more. Ain't getting rid of my Beast or my Green Bean or the Lady Hawk, but we're gonna get us some little town car or another
highway vehicle.
Yeah, highway vehicle for doing this. Then we've been, you know, borrowed this, and about time for it to go back. And man, it's been pretty dang nice. Other than that, man, I've had to pass up on quite a few merchandise things. And then when I bought them shelves and all that, I was like glad that Katie and Tim, man, because I bought them shelves and stuffed them in the minivan.
Right.
And we may end up getting a newer, more economical
cargo type vehicle.
minivan. Pretty much positive we're gonna get a Toyota. So it would be one of them Toyota Siennas. The only thing that we might move off of that is if we can get a Chevy Astro van. Man, some of them are pretty dang good.
Yeah.
That's just what we're pondering and thinking. You know, we hope to only spend around probably $2,000.
Yeah.
We can save it all up. Nothing else comes up between now and then. It's Christmas time too. You got to buy my grandbabies all their presents. So we shall see. Huh? I did see these. Yeah, it's open. Yeah. I haven't had a goose for a long time. I miss
Christmas
my
goose.
Yeah, I miss my duck and goose hunting. Maybe later on, Tim's wanting to really go out and do that.
Oh, that'd be good.
Heavy D too. Man, who knows? Man, where he'll. Not sure where they'll be next year. He's got. What did he say? 25 different apps in different Forest Service all over the Pacific Northwest. He won't get out of the Pacific Northwest.
No. He'll stay close enough that we can go see him.
Yeah. Well, we told him, man, for every 100 miles he adds, it's another week between visits. Well, they probably light all those up or something.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
But right now, we try to get up to Moscow once a month. To visit him. We told him for, is that what you told him? For every 100 miles, add another week?
2 weeks, actually.
2 weeks, though. Yeah. Man, it's, because it's 200 miles up there, 200 miles back. Ain't that far, but, you know, he'd like us up there every week. Yeah, we came down for a while. They're having Thanksgiving. We went up there for Thanksgiving last year, but they're having. We actually had Thanksgiving with Mackenzie's dad and sister. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
Enjoyed it. But Katie Joe.
The girls didn't like it so much.
The girls didn't like it so much. Katie Joe, it's my turn. So, all part of. It's crazy when your kids ain't gonna be with you.
Yeah.
It's a real pain growing up, Miss Kitty.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, I'm babbling, so I think we'll just check back in when we get down here in the flatlands. You can watch me get a little road rage.
I don't think so.
Whoa, man. Hey. You just keep turning it on and off, man. Back in. Because then we start talking. It's like, oh man, we should have a camera hunt for that. So we were just talking about, you know, we're always talking about You know, and that's, I mean, if you watch our videos, you know, we talk, well, we show you and take you along for whatever. It is hot here, man. I'm about to strip. Pretty soon I'll be driving along here with my underwear. Close down that little store, dude.
Well, it's just a market.
Well, it was. It's closed down.
Well, that's
a little couple like us.
What I'm trying to say is it's a produce market. They sell things in season. Okay.
I read the article.
Oh, did you? And what did it say?
It was a little store, man.
It was a
mercantile type of this little store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had Cokes. They had sodas. They had cigarettes. They had beer.
So it was like a tiny convenience store.
Absolutely. In the middle of nowhere, and it didn't make it. I'm sorry for it.
Yeah.
It's part of living like we do.
Then they should have made it more apparent of the things that they offer.
Yeah, they should have been selling chicken food.
Like I just said, I thought it was just a what's in season market, like a farmer's market type thing.
It only lasted about a year. Man, dude, keep the doors if they didn't own the building and stuff, man.
Yeah.
The doors, we know all about that.
Yeah.
And that's back when we were down, had it in a busy area. I wondered about that when they opened it. Not that you know anything that we're talking about, but we were just discussing how, you know, 'cause we try to help people along and starting on the eBay thing and stuff like that. And Kitty just reminded me, man, Bobby Sprinkle, man, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on email. I completely forgot about it. Because most of the time, she takes care of the emails and she'll tell me when they come in, hey, you need to answer this.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing something.
If I remember to check my email.
So yeah, if we didn't get back to, I know I didn't get back to Bobby, man, I feel bad because that's been like 2 weeks or something. But even I've gotten way behind on the, yeah, we're just so busy, you know, winter's coming and stuff like that. So, I mean, we ain't ignoring y'all. And most of the time we read them, you know, and just haven't had time to sit down and here's that big ass.
Yeah.
Big bump. There's a bump right there that you got to swerve over in the other lane.
A deep permafrost.
Yeah, and they've done everything. They've chopped it and redone it. Yeah. They do everything. There's a problem there, man.
Way underground.
Geothermal. Bubbling up a volcano right there or something, man. It's crazy.
Sinkhole is going to form right there.
And if there's a car coming this way, I'm telling you, it's almost like Dukes of Hazzard. Jump over that mother. Yeah. Just swerve all the way over in the other lane and come back to it. But, anyway, so we try to help stuff, but then something that, not buying, talking about Bobby, but sometimes we get folks that basically want us to be there.
Hold their hand.
Yeah, completely held there. Which, I mean, there's a difference in helping somebody and...
Right.
Excuse me, dude, I'm dying here. There's coffee. Helping somebody and then, you know, I mean, it's obviously, you know, I'm a zillion miles away, so I can't do it for you type of thing. But, you know, we're just on to try to give pointers and stuff like that. We can't do it for anybody. We, you know, it takes enough time trying to do it for ourselves.
Right. Yeah. Sharing our knowledge is, it's good for us. We like sharing our knowledge.
And we have. I mean, we've started, you know, I mean, we're doing one right now that I build up, you know, and help people build them and do stuff like that. You know, friends and stuff. You know, it's a lot easier hands-on when you're right there. But I still don't. You know, man, I do so much, and then we're like, here you go. Now you need to, you know, you need to list, man. That's the number key thing as far as an online business is list. There you go. We got Johnny Law.
Yeah, slow down. You know.
But, so, I mean, that's the number one thing, and right now is tis the season. You know, and if you, haven't ever done eBay and you're just now starting, oh, man, they hit a deer. You see that?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't see the deer, man. Just smashed the whole front of that cow.
It looked bigger than a deer.
Well, it might have been a cow or an elk. Yeah. And that gal, that was a nice car. Smashed the whole front of that thing. And she's just sitting there with it running. The head was still running, man. The radiators and stuff.
Well, you need to stay warm.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'll have to go sit in there with that cob or something. Oh, you know what? Now I lost my train of thought on that. Just, man, what I was going to say is if you went and you started an eBay, you're going to get a little frustrated if you started it right now because they're going to, your PayPal and all that's going to hold your funds for a little bit, you know, stuff like that. You just got to get it rolling, man. Just roll with it. You know? And another thing of, you know, when people are asking us and we're talking, and like Bobby, because I know you read the email to me, or I read it, and then I just didn't respond to him because he was talking about scrapping, you know, and using his truck and stuff for scrapping if I thought he should, which it's a lot of work, man, but I absolutely, you know, I'm 100% pro recycling and scrapping for money. I've done it my whole life. My issue right now is, for me, you know, my nearest place to recycle or scrap is a 140, 150 mile round trip to haul, you know, so I mean, you take that into account, and right now, because I won't run the beast out on the, yeah, I got a lot of issues I can fix them, you know, but it's going to take, that's money and time, so I won't run the beast. Not only that, that would cut in, you running that 460, you know, to run in and take $100 worth of scrap is going to cost me $80 to get there, man. So, I mean, that just ain't, you know. So that's what you got to do is weigh your stuff, you know, where Bobby's, you know, your recycler might be 5 miles. Now, we lived back down on the, you know, when I was doing, because I had Kevin Salvage. We had kevinsalvage.com for, whoa, what we got going on?
Right there on the road.
But, you know, man, back it was so, dude, I could run down, you know, I could get to the scrapper
10 times a day.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I'd go 2 or 3 times with huge loads, you know. I'll be pulling in $300 or $400 every time I went there.
Yeah.
But from up here, because I mean, even when I had that 1 month when I was out there and I did a video of scrapping and stuff, I still have those barrels, all that wire stripped and everything in buckets. And yeah, we ended up pulling it off and paying whatever, you know, we were having a slow week. Yeah, we ended up covering what we needed to take care of and didn't. Which, if you're doing aluminum and, you know, like copper wire and aluminum and stuff like that, if you're doing big stuff, I mean, you can throw them in the trunk of a car, or, you know, and if I was going down, I might have threw so we have one of them buckets of copper. I don't know what copper price is right now, probably $2.70 or $3 a pound. You throw in a 5-gallon bucket, you know, you can go down there and get you, definitely pay our way.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that, today, practice is popping up again. Today, normally, you know, when we make a run, one of our goals is always to score stuff to pay, you know, for our trip and any stuff that we might get down here at Bi-Mart or anything like that. And today we're not, which is very rare, we're not doing that today. And our thinking on that is, for one thing, we weren't really planning on coming down here, but with the weather the way it is, I mean, it could turn around, you know, we won't take off out of there in a blizzard, man. We like to have all our stuff, and we have enough stuff stocked up as far as merchandise, and mostly food and stuff, but that's the main reason we're coming down for the dog food and all that. Because they don't even sell our kind of, well, they do, actually. They sell it at our market up there, but it's a little bag. Down here at Bi-Mart, we pay, what, $25 a week. You know, Kai gets special food, because he's a special dog. And he's really mad that he ain't there. But, we pay $25 for whatever, you know, the big bag down here, and at the market down the road from the homestead, you get the little quarter of the bag for half the price.
Yeah.
So that's feasible to come down here. And then cats, dude, I'm not even a cat person. I have fallen in love with a couple of these cats, but never been, you know, I mean, I like cats. I don't have nothing against cats other than the cat crap all over the place, but you know, we love animals, and we've fed these stray cats. And dude, I think people are dumping cats. Seriously, on our creek. That's how they end up down there. Yeah. People in around the county just go and dump out their cats. And then we end up feeding them, and then the next thing you know, you have 11 cats. We have 11 cats running around right now. I'm trying to find, look at the turkeys right here. Haha, turkeys right on the side of the highway. Look at that, man. This is a bad time. Bad time for you boys. What are they doing? I think that guy's trying to keep them over there, too.
I think it was a port of entry.
Yeah, he's probably sitting there he's going to get him some
turkey dinner.
Them boys, them crazy be out here 2 days before turkey season. What was I talking about before that? She's babbling.
Yeah.
Pay no attention. She don't pay no attention.
Yeah, I don't.
She just nods and smiles.
Yeah.
But I was talking about, I don't know, I lost my train of thought now. Now I'm thinking turkey hunt. Oh, that's one crazy. Look at that light.
Yeah. It's a
show that thing.
A school
show that.
crosswalk.
I've never seen one like that. Look at that blinking little hand carry light. There used to be one of them little safety guards.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty dang cool. I ain't never seen one of those yet. I was a safety guard at school.
Didn't you put it
4th
down?
grade. Were you a safety guard?
Oh, yes.
Yes. That was a big deal. And
Yes,
then
it was.
Did you ever get to go
Huge
be
responsibility.
the office person where you get to sit outside the principal's office, take the notes?
Yep.
I was like that. Great. I don't know, I was babbling. I can't remember, and I was in some deep conversation too, and I can't even believe you weren't even paying attention to know what I was talking about. It's kind of rude. She don't even like me.
I didn't want to interrupt your conversation that you were having
myself.
with the camera.
I was having some now, completely, man, gone, dude. 50 years old.
That's okay.
Look at they got
I
the
still
red
love
box
you.
thing here.
Oh, that store's not open yet. We got down here a little early.
Yeah, way early.
Okay.
But that's one of the things that I was talking about, was coming down here to get our supplies and not going to those stores.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back. So our thinking on it, or our plan today is, man, I've got to get my cabin and everything sealed up. And we have stockpiled so much crap right in the middle of where I'm building the floor that we need to pull it out and list it so that I can even work on the... Is that another little junk shop?
No, it looked like a Hispanic food store.
Oh, okay. Because there's supposed to be a new little junk shop there. I don't even know if there's other stores open, man. You might just have to go run through town and see if there's any new junk stores. What do you want, a McDonald's
No.
yogurt thing or whatever?
No, that's okay.
Not really today. Yeah. Hey, this one's open. Alright, so we're going to go in here and get a couple of things so that we can, then we can go to the other store and then we can get the heck out of here. Alright, man. We're still at it, but now we're done. Headed back a little bit later than
We had thought.
Is it or no?
Yeah, it's 9:30 already. I thought we'd be almost home.
Wanted to be home by 10, so we're going to be running about a half hour late. But at our local Bi-Mart. But actually, what we did is they're Tuesdays. If you're a member of Bi-Mart or whatever, every Tuesday you go in and check your numbers in there. Like if your number was up today, you get a $250 gift card. And then we don't catch it a lot on Tuesdays. And actually, if we're coming down during the week, I'd like to actually plan it. Because, I mean, if you win something, hey, what the heck?
Yeah, you got to check in person.
Yeah, but the one thing that they were doing when we walked in, that's one of the things that took us longer, is, I can't show you right now, but man, they were giving away, if you did their survey, they're giving away a...
little storage tub.
Yeah, nice little heavy-duty storage tub. I was pulling over here just to show that they're putting it in.
Oh, okay.
And, so, man, both of us, and she's all, you can both do it. So, man, we ended up with 2 little tubs just for doing a survey on Bi-Mart. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we're pretty excited about this. As you can see all the construction, the Ridleys, this dang car's so noisy. But the Ridleys last 2 years ago. 2 years ago on that gnarly winter, the whole roof collapsed on the Ridleys here in Weiser, and they're building the Ridleys right next to the Bi-Mart.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting for a couple of hillbilly kids. So I think other than that, man, that's about all we got.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yeah, we're ready to fly home. And got everything that we needed, and some we didn't. That's the good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.
We will be back again tomorrow.
See ya!